What's the mighty good word, party folk? It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up here on Thursday. It's Jupiter's Day, January 18th. Sun is currently at around 29 degrees of Capricorn. The Sun and Pluto will meet at our final minutes of both of them being in Capricorn, and then the Sun will swiftly ingress into Aquarius, followed by then Pluto. Mercury's meeting up with Jupiter and Saturn, and Venus is meeting up with Neptune. Lots of things going on in the big sky. The big planets are talking. Scorpio, this is your collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Scorpios. The card that I'm meditating on for you guys, are meditating with, is the Emperor, which is very much a scorpionic flavor. Check out the Golden Dawn Tarot and the Radiant Wilds Tarot here, with this wise owl, and then with the Aries ram, the Emperor with the Aries ram. So yes, traditionally associated with the sign of Aries. We just had the first quarter moon in Aries. We had the new moon on the 11th, a new moon in Capricorn, and then we have the first quarter moon in Aries, which I feel is very poignant for you and for a lot of the signs, because of the turn from the Taurus Scorpio North Node into the Aries Libra South nodal axes. Okay, so you've come out of a lot. You've shifted in so many ways. Blessing with the incense here. You've shifted in so many ways. So it's now about keeping constant check-ins with that aspect that has healed. I sense that there's still a lot of leaving the past in the past. And that's where this Aries energy kind of beckons for you, or beckons from you over the next several months, okay? A lot of things that are rising up over the next few months, obviously, in general, right? But for you, Scorpio, it is really about coming out of that wash, coming out of the wash, and not carrying any old vibrations alongside with you. Again, I am your Mile High Priest. I'm very happy for you guys to join me, to join us. So again, regardless of whether you have a Scorpio, a distinguished Scorpio placement, this message, or any of the collective readings, or any of the other zodiac readings may still resonate with you, feel free to check them out. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio Magician, Scorpio High Priests, Scorpio High Priestesses, Scorpionic Kings, Scorpio Queens. This is your highest royal effervescent court. I am your fleeting, ever so fleeting, funny looking and overjoyed. You might not be able to tell, but I'm feeling energetic. As much as I possibly can, like, exude energy right now, because my bones hurt. I'm feeling the Sun in Capricorn. I'm feeling the Saturn in Pisces vibes. I'm feeling like my body can't possibly stretch as much as I have been stretching. Your flexible gesture here with your divine messages for your divinity, your inspiration, your spiritual exaltation, your human growth, and your human evolution, for all the good from you, Scorpio. I have here the herbal astrology. And since we are still in that first quarter phase, the moon is now in Taurus, but the first quarter phase was just like 15 hours ago. So I am drawing 4 cards from the Moonology Oracle for you, Scorpio. Scorpio gets messages from the moon. We have messages from the planets as well, since they're all having a party at our expense this month, before we hit the ground running in the Aquarian flavor and the Aquarian vibes. We have to kind of wrap up this, and that's what I get for you guys. You're wrapping up a lot of the old sensations. I'm still getting that from the last reading. Like, you guys are worth it. You guys are, it is worth for you guys to bring a more sensible approach, a purposeful approach, okay? In your healing, you have become more aligned with your line of work, regardless of what you do and where you work. So the passions have become more clear in why you do that, what you do. And if it just so happens that you're not feeling the alignment, well, now you're being guided by God, by your spirit guides, by your spiritual team, to act in accordance, to move towards the place, a being, somewhere where you can enjoy really how far you've come along, and where you can place your attention and place your focus, and where you can produce to help others. There's a lot of healing qualities in the air. Yes, so it's like you've gathered and garnished. I have here Wisdom, Elder, card number 28, ruled by Pluto. That is one of your ruling planets, and also ruled by Jupiter. Okay, y'all, I have to get my nails checked out or done or something. Like, this winter has got me dry. Wisdom. Okay, you've mastered the art of mercy. You've mastered the art of building. You've mastered the art of bringing order. You work well in the world. You present well in the world. You are a generator. You generate, you create, you bring order. Okay, and now it's time for you to seek that inner wisdom, to be led by it, to be led by a new form of inspiration, a form of inspiration that aligns with all that you have created for yourself and for those that you love, and now bring that more outright into, like, actually portray to others how you have been able to accomplish this, to help others to accomplish that and create that for themselves, to actually lead and spread that wisdom. So leading with your ability to sense actual pleasure and to seek it and to then create it, to bring it alive in your own life. How you're determining that now, and in that determination, that will help you to come into alignment, to bring your line of work into alignment, to help others. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. And so it's like leading with that knowledge, leading with that wisdom, applying that wisdom to help others see how they can generate their own pleasure and have their own like fun zone, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have Trust, Bobinsana, card number 8, ruled by the Moon and Neptune. Wow. Yeah, so like it's that, I'll likely read this one, Elder. It's knowing that you can trust yourself in this new like it's a new sensibility, right? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Thank you so much, Sun God Ra. Thank you so much to Mercury. Thank you to our archangels, to the angels, spirit guides of the highest light, ancient wise ancestors. What messages do we have for Scorpio as we climb up to the full moon in Leo? What challenges are they perceiving? Are they okay? Wow. It's like the 3 cards came out. Okay, time for healing. That's the message that the moon has for you. Acknowledging that you have healed. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, and then a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. That's what will help you to accept your challenge. That your dreams need a practical plan. And then 2 cards wanted to come out for your outcome. Be bold and make the first move. And then nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have your new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears, right? So if there is okay, so yes, the moon does want you to understand that where you have left, where you have come out of, okay, it's meant for you to leave that. Okay, you're meant to leave that space for a reason, because that has eluded you and has helped you to recognize how much power you hold and how much actual ability and capability you possess to create. Like I was mentioning, you bring a lot of order. You can create wealth, or simply you can help others to feel abundant just by being in that arena. Like you help others, you bring others. It like you bring others into the abundant state through your work, through the power that you possess in working, in bringing order, in bringing things together, in bringing things to fruition. You help others see what's possible, okay? But you have also had to step back to heal and to understand what place needs to leave. It's like you had to clear away so much, okay? So over the next 2.5 to 3 weeks, there's a lot of space for you to clear. There's a lot of okay, like God wants you to acknowledge them, okay? Over the next 2.5 weeks, God wants you to connect with them, connect with your higher self, connect with your spirit guides, okay? Because now you're meant to basically portray all of these capabilities on a bigger stage, okay? So wherever you're working, whatever you're doing, there is an action, or like there's a split where you're trying to go this way, but God wants you to see it that way. So it is coming back into alignment and leaning less into, okay, so someone wants you to do something for them. Someone wants you to help them realize something. Okay. So again, be careful with that. It could be a male, it could be like a male. And so maybe it is leaving that space, I'll have to get more clarity, because it's like you less doing for someone else that needs you to do something for them, and like you actually then that being a bigger lesson of where to focus over the next few months, over the next year. So over the next 2.5 weeks, someone poking and prodding at you to do something is actually going to cause you to take a specific action, not against them, but away from them. Okay? It's like you're seeing, maybe you don't believe that you can do this without them, without their help, or there's something about pushing a partnership. Wow, that one just wanted to come out. Knight of Pentacles. Someone wants you to do something so fast, and it's like, no. Just put it that way. Okay, you're seeing the long haul. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, and Leo energy, okay? You're still like in the foundational aspect of where, thank you so much, Sun God Ra, to Goddess Isis, to Mercury. Thank you so much for the divinely guided messages. Please give us clear messages for the Scorpio collective. You're working on something as far as like your foundation, and actually looking at what needs a practical plan, where you need to actually create the plan, okay? But someone else is trying to take you out of that because they have their own business or their own plan that they will want you to take on, okay? If this isn't your plan, or if you're not at the forefront or leading this, then it's obviously, there's something, again, there's that split. You can see that the other person isn't working on anything. And so you're taking on more of the work at that point. Okay, yeah, your challenge is to bring balance, to bring, moderation. Something about moderation and practicality. Old emotions, an old way of doing something isn't going to work anymore, okay? So that's why you're back at square one, right? You're wondering, I have the Aquarius, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then I have the King of Wands, Leo energy at the in your spread here. Yes, it does have something to do with work. Then I have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then Cancer, Leo. Okay. so much, Goddess Isis. So, Scorpio, sorry about my... I'm so quiet right now. Yeah, you're working on... Someone wants you to do all the work, basically, is the way I see it. For them to shine. For them to be the one that comes out as the light. The owner. You're realizing this... the World card at the bottom of the deck, okay? So where are you, yes, where are you placing your efforts? Are they meant for you to be successful, or are they meant for someone else's success? Ten of Swords, okay? Yeah, seeing how, again, you're noticing where there's misplaced your trust and your hard work. Funny, we have trust at the bottom of the deck. Then we have wisdom. Okay. It's seeking. Okay, we have a lot of queens and kings too. We have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the well-known tarot deck. Two of Pentacles, the Son of Swords, and then the Seven of Wands. Okay. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, so like, there's a shift, right? There's a shift. It has to happen fast. It may happen in the next 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks by the new moon in Aquarius. So this full moon in Leo is really gearing you up to really, for you to come out in this new, like you're coming out of a stuck situation. Maybe there's finally that breakthrough, the break up. There's finally that breakup, and you're coming out as like moving the F on, like moving ahead. Like you finally see, it's like you finally see what's working and what against what's not working, right? We have the two. It's giving me the Death card, right? The Death card coming out, but like coming out, leaving with what's like left to get on with it. Okay, working with your higher self, working with the knowledge and knowing that you can create, both very passionate and rooted in the earth, but now you're coming to a very intelligent and wise decision, and so you're moving out. You will come out at the top. Maybe you do have Leo significant in your chart, as well as Capricorn, Mars in Capricorn, or yes, like Capricorn, Leo, top of the chart situation. There is movement because of the fact that you are seeing how much order you can bring, and so not allowing others to deter you, knowing who is deterring you, knowing who is keeping you from seeing the truth and seeing your own light and how much light you possess, and not allowing you to rest to get back on. Okay, someone trying to rush you to do something, and you need to rush away from them. You need to rush out of that vicinity. Thank you so much. Which you are. You have the Seven of Wands, so like coming out on top, because I have the Knight of Swords and the Star card here. Okay. a higher vibration of temperance. I mean, you're still leaving with a lot. You're not leaving with a mess, right? You're no longer taking care of other people's messes. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Coming out very just. Again, keep your cool, keep kind. Knight of Swords here twice. You're moving on. You've got everything well situated. You're able to now see what's missing in order. Okay, yes, so what needs attention in a practical manner and what needs flow in a very meditative, restful manner. Okay, so getting both your rest and getting all your work done, crossing all your T's, dotting all your I's, to leave a situation behind and come out victoriously and come out on top and come out unscathed and come out shining bright and come out intelligently, making the intelligent break. This is like an intelligent break, a breakaway, a very smart checkmate with checkmate. Checkmate with the fortune. I don't know what you guys are up to. Are you trying to get out of a contract or trying to leave a situation that isn't in your favor? Yes, you are trying to get on with it. Wow, yeah, you are trying to shed away. You now see the false promises and what you need to really cut out. Gosh, I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands can be you. Yeah, Queen of Wands does not want to help others be successful anymore. You're out of there. Wow, and then when I say you're out of there, okay, so the Five of Wands fell on the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so no longer taking on others' little mind games or playing others' games or doing others' work. Moving away from that to earn back your success and earn your luck out of that landscape. And then the world comes out. You're no longer, yes, you're out of that. Ta-da, world dancer. You do have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. We're going to have to read wisdom, right? Three of Wands. Yes, look, 7. Oh my gosh. 7 of Swords in reverse, no longer allowing others to define you. Knowing to trust your intuition, because we have the Hangman. This is what has come out of wow, this is what you're able to see. You're seeing the unjust action of others and who's taking away from your time. You're no longer listening to them. You've been in this kind of mode of like, okay, I need to let go. I need to let go of that situation. I need to let go of that person, or I need to fire them, or I need to end this contract, because very intelligently, checkmate, chess, right? Chess, not checkers. But because you know that that's not where you belong and you were put there uncomfortably, now you realize that that was not the right decision, so you're making the smart decision. Oops, I'm so sorry. As the light just like goes up. Yeah. It's like this King of Wands person, it might be a male Leo. Maybe you're having to leave them behind. Having to just leave someone very controlling, and having you do a lot of work that wasn't being, it's like you weren't being paid for it, or you were not being paid justly, or like there wasn't a just result or payment of some sort. And so you have to really come out of that, and you're seeing where things may have gone wrong, but you're still coming out on top, right? You're still coming out moving ahead. You really do want to move and keep moving. And so it's just knowing that you have to allow a lot of this to flow. A lot of it has to be very regimented, and you have to follow step by step, but you have to execute step by step properly and align yourself with this, your own, on your own, align with your own, on your own, align with your own path, because this path is no longer meant for you, right? I'm going to read, is it the Mandrake? No, I'm sorry, the Elder. Taurus had Mandrake, which is that funny root that looks like a person used in love potions. I don't know, maybe you feel you were misled and you were misguided. Like someone's charisma and charm was misguiding, and so now you are meant to leave that person behind because they're not working with you or for you. Elder, wisdom, Sambucus nigra, Sambucus canadensis, upright, rising from the underworld. So the death card, right? Judgment as well. Release, letting go, major transformation, higher wisdom, new perceptions, awakening to the truth. So letting go, right? Release, also known as the Queen of Fairies or the Queen of the Underworld. Elder is steeped in folklore and legend across many cultures. Wow. This is so cool. All right, Scorpio. This tree is a symbol of sorrow, death, and deep magic. In Scandinavia, the tree is inhabited by a spirit called Haldimor, or Elder Mother, who will punish you if you touch the tree or chop it down without properly thanking her. In the Bible, the cross on which Jesus was crucified was said to be made from the wood of a giant elder tree, and a remorseful Judas hung himself from an elder tree. In the Middle Ages, elder was used as a protection against witches, evil spirits, and other underworldly entities. In Celtic tradition, the elder is associated with Samhain, a time of year to honor death, new beginnings, and transformation. That's your Scorpio season. Halloween. A time of year to honor death, new beginnings, and transformation. It has been used since ancient times as a blood cleanser, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, used for the kidneys, liver, and digestive system. It is also used as a respiratory aid to prevent or recover from colds and flus. Astrologically, since elder encompasses the piercing duality of life and death, along with supernatural properties, it falls under the general rulership of Pluto. To properly reap its medicine requires wisdom, and if improperly used, it may cause death. When its wisdom is properly harvested, its strong protective action on the immune system also greatly embodies Jupiter's archetype. So yes, someone using your energy for their own good, and someone using you for them to come out on top. Basically, them using you improperly, right? Has now kind of caused you to really not feel the same. But you're coming out of this. You're already coming out of this. Elder signals the end of a phase in life, as well as the beginning of a major cycle. The Queen of the Underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. Alder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian assisting us as we step through the doorways of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence as the Dark Mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycles of transformation. So let your fears go, okay? No one shall hold you back any longer. Scorpio, you're on your way out. A whole new era of Scorpio. I love it. The bikes rumble for you out there. You're now working with higher wisdom. Okay, there's someone holding you back for their own good. You've let them go, or you're letting them go. You're realizing that you come out a whole new person, a whole new you. You're on your way. You're like, I see a whole new vision. I see a whole new world. I've cut away from this karmic injustice and imbalance, okay? You've acknowledged it. You've had to let go. You've had to spend time healing from this, right? A time for healing. Balsamic phase. You're out of your balsamic phase. You're out of that imbalance, injustice, okay? You're coming out, the world, the wheel in the sky, okay? The moon, deception from this King of Wands, okay? Coming out intelligently and coming out, as always, your hardworking self, okay? No one shall cut in line, cut in your way, okay? No one shall cause you any grief or despair, no longer, okay? Moving on, change because of your wisdom. Moving on your way. Done fighting. You come out on top. You're shining bright. Keep shining bright, Scorpio. I honor your path. It is a pleasure, honor as always. I honor your path and I honor your decisions wherever they may lead you. It looks like you're cutting away from a lot and moving on to new pastures. Please enjoy, pack very lightly. I'll see you all very, very soon with more messages.